Hey friend, welcome back. Let's talk about Bitcoin's price. My price prediction and chart analysis of Bitcoin for the month of June. So if you're wondering, should you buy Bitcoin right now? Should you sell? What's happening? I will answer all of your questions in this video. And as always, this is not financial advice, it's for educational purpose only. So when it comes to making money in crypto, you need to do two simple things. You need to draw your chart pattern so you know where to buy low and sell high. And you need risk management, which is a fancy way of saying you gain more money than you lose. And if this sounds complicated, it's not. Let me explain. So here I am on Bitcoin's chart. We always want to look at the daily chart so we know where to buy low and sell high. The daily chart gives us clues on where the future price could potentially go to, and it prevents us from buying high and selling low. For example, there's people that FOMO in right here, and the price dipped 25%, and there's people who bought the top, they FOMO in, and the price dipped 18%, etc., etc. Next up, we want to draw our chart pattern so we know where to buy low and sell high. So what do I see? I do see a rising wedge. Well, it was a rising wedge, and let me explain what a rising wedge is. A rising wedge is usually when the price goes into this wedge and it breaks down. And let me draw it for you. All right, so right here is a rising wedge. So this is a rising wedge, and what usually happens in the rising wedge is that price squeezes within the rising wedge, and then it decides to break up or down, but it has a higher probability of breaking down. So what I did was that back in around middle of April, I did tether up around 62K and 60K. And give me a second right here. All right, so here's the chart that I shared, and you see that it's published on April 19th. And it broke down. I did tether up right here on a 62K and 60K, which I shared with my premium group. And this is what I predicted. And as you know, right now, price is 43K. All right, so a rising wedge is bearish, so it breaks down. So I was tethering up at 62K just to make sure, and it broke down. Oh, and I want to give you a quick lesson on how to draw your chart pattern. So whenever you're drawing a chart pattern, make sure the price, the line touches the price at least twice. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, awesome. And on the top part is the resistance. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, awesome. All right. So this is our rising wedge. All right. So why am I telling you about the past? Because just to show you that chart pattern do work. So the chart pattern does work. And okay, so what do I see? What's happening next? What's happening next is that it keeps making bearish chart patterns, like another rising wedge, and it broke down. So it keeps breaking down. Whales have been selling. Whales have been selling their Bitcoin right here, and it's breaking down and down. So what do I expect? Well, we look at support, and support is a price level where the market thinks it's cheap, so they step in to buy. So I do see this level right here as support, and I do see this price level right here as support, as minor support. All right, so what do I see? Well, during the 2016 bull run, Bitcoin dropping 30 to 40% is the norm. It's not unusual. So from the all-time high of 65K around there, if it drops down, give me a second here. So if it drops down 40%, that would be right here. This is extreme right here. So let me mark it for you. If it drops down to around roughly 39K, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but if it drops down below 39K and goes below, then I would be super shocked, and I would turn bearish. So Bitcoin correcting. Let me see how long have it correct? How deep? So 33% correction. So what am I predicting? What am I looking at? So basically, I'm just looking for signs of Bitcoin finding support and looking at the indicators to see bullish momentum. All right, so right here. So this line called the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, when the line is on the bottom right here. It's oversold. So on a daily chart, RSI is oversold. So we could expect a bit of a bounce, maybe soon in a week, couple of days in a week or so, around something like that, like this. So what's the price? What's the bottom of Bitcoin? That's up to the whales and the big money to decide how long, how further they want to drive the price down. So I see the possibilities I see is like something like this for the whales to accumulate before they drive the price up, because I don't think the market is over yet. It's not the bear market. It's short-term bearish, but the price needs to go down for the big money, the whales, to accumulate. So when Bitcoin was up here, you know how like they say MicroStrategy was buying Bitcoin, how PayPal was buying Bitcoin, all these bullish news, and Elon Musk endorsing Dogecoin. So all the bullish news is up here because it would make sense for the bullish news to be up here, because big money manipulate the market. They publish good news and they sell their Bitcoin up here. And then of course around here, this place right here is where we see the bad news. Like China recently, they're banning banks from interacting with crypto companies, crypto exchanges, and all the bad news come out, how Bitcoin is not environmentally friendly, etc., etc., etc. So they also use bad news to drive fear into the market, and which causes the price to go down. All right. So what do I expect for June? What usually happens in the market is that the price goes down, and it needs to go down and sideways for the big money to accumulate, because it doesn't really just make a V-shaped recovery, goes up like this. No, it doesn't, because the whales, the big money, they need time to accumulate. So what usually happens is that the price lingers, goes down, lingers, goes up, maybe like this, lingers, for the whales to accumulate before the next move up. Because from a market cycle analysis, I don't think it's the bear market yet. No, it's just a steep correction. All right. So yeah, so maybe like June, July, the range I'm looking at is around, say, between 43K all the way down to 38K. Yeah, around there. Yeah. So wait for the whales to accumulate and do their thing, and the market just chops sideways before the next leg up. Anyways, friend. So if you're looking to buy Bitcoin, you can buy down here at, let me mark the price for you, at let me see, at 38K. So if you're buying Bitcoin roughly around 39K, you're buying at a 40% discount from the all-time high. Or you can buy around here, around right now at 43K, which is a 33% discount. That's amazing. That's like shopping for Black Friday deal. So yeah, it's always, if you want to buy, you can always dollar cost average in. So you buy a little bit on a dip, and you buy a bit more on a dip in case it dips some more, and you get a better price. Anyways, that's not financial advice. It's for educational purpose only. Anyways, friend, if you have enjoyed this video, then you definitely enjoy my premium Telegram group. So if you have been losing money in alts, when you join my group, you become a smart trader and investor. So when you join the group, you get a winning portfolio strategy, small cap coins that could go 10x. You get access to my trading course, so you learn how to trade with confidence and much more. Membership starts at $37. There's 86 of us in the group. You come in, you join, you chat, you chill, you learn, and it's really fun. And you can go click on the video description to chat with me on Telegram, and we can go from there. Anyways, friend, I do hope that you have been taking profit on the top here. Like, this is a good place to take profit. If you did tether up, take profit, that's amazing. I did tell my group to take profit near when it was like 62K, 60K, because usually what happens on the apex of the chart pattern is that it decides to break down or break up. But the indicators were indicating that it was going down. So yeah, so I did tell the group to take profit here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you did make money during the alt season, and yeah, and stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.